everybody. He's beating on me. Patting my shoulder. Isn't that sweet? This is going to be a Glenda and Joe beat-up session. How's everybody doing? I hope very well. It's nice today, but fall is fast running away, and winter is loping in.
I heard next week's supposed to be different.
Different how?
Cooler.
Yeah. It's getting down into the 20s and 30s at night.
Well, 30s anyway.
Yeah. But it's been up around the 50s and 60s during the day for highs.
Yeah.
But it could go way up to the 80 again. That's weather in Nebraska. We're right in the middle of the country. And let's see. I don't know how far south the equator. Well, Ecuador. Will you quit beating on me?
I was wondering if you didn't notice it.
Oh, I noticed. I was trying to just...
They noticed it or not.
Oh, they probably did.
You probably thought I was waving at them.
Well, that's probably... It'd be nice if you would. Just don't beat me up doing it. Ow! You got my ear.
No. Get your ear.
Tell him to behave, please. We do have one tree that these still have some, really withered leaves on them, but there's one over there still has some orange. I don't know for how long, but different kinds of trees change different. We got some really tall ones around here. Oh, heavens. What are you humming about? What are you looking at?
Just looking at that one frame.
Oh, he's been fixing windows and painting windows here on the porch.
I got the other one, that one,
So he's assessing his work.
down in the basement. Put the first coat of paint on.
Well, I can see you put some new boards in there.
Yeah.
Is that the one that were rotten out?
Well, I had to put them in order to hold my storm window.
Oh, I see. Oh, so the other window goes in front of them,
Yeah.
in front of the wood. Well, that's fine.
Yeah, like his other two.
That's fine, as it works that way. He is a Mr. Fix-It, but he's always very critical of his own work.
Yep. I always see the flaws in it.
And I really, really have had very little luck teaching him not to. Sheetrock a ceiling or a wall, nobody else would see where he joined them. With the tape and all that. We wouldn't be able to see it, but he was sitting there looking at
The
it.
seams.
Yeah, the seams, whatever.
See how smooth I got them.
We didn't see him, and he would be sitting there fussing forever.
I'd be seeing them.
Well, that's because you're you,
Yep.
and because you did it, and so you're critical of yourself. I try to do my best most of the time.
This disappoints me when I do crappy work.
You don't do crappy work. You just think you do. What do I do with this? Don't call the cops. Didn't hurt him. Didn't hurt him.
You don't know. They might have. You never know.
Well, you don't act hurt at all.
I know.
He's being weird. He's being very weird, but that's not unusual for him.
I'm goofy.
I know I'm weird, but I gladly admit it.
I'm goofy.
a dog.
Goofy's a dog.
Believe it. Oh. I guess what I'm seeing is a little bit of moonrise color.
Probably.
I don't know. Sometimes the moon's already up before the sun even goes down.
That or it's a reflection of light on the window.
Well, now that could be too.
Could be.
But it's down on those trees.
Oh.
Some kind of... Hello.
Wayne. What's he doing?
You cut your hair. You cut your hair. They're gonna go take care of something. I don't know what for sure, but you've got me all to yourself. Oh, he's a neighbor, and they help each other out with things. When he first started walking up, I thought he was. Well, I didn't think he was my son-in-law, but I thought maybe it was his brother, because they wear their hair kind of like that, or sometimes with that kind of a cut, and they're kind of dark complected. They're probably about 3/4 American, Native American, Cherokee, and I think it's Cherokee and Sioux, anyway. But I keep forgetting. They tell me, I don't think it's Cheyenne. I think it is Cherokee, but and then Omaha Sioux or Lakota, I don't know. Anyway, they have that same coloring and that hair like that. The dark hair that I envy. My hair just doesn't do much of anything, and their hair just grows so fast. My son-in-law keeps his trimmed up pretty good now. In high school, they just let it grow and grow, and he'd get it cut, but it'd just grow fast. It just grew out fast, so he just decided to let it grow, and he did for quite a while. But but whatever it was, it must be important. Of course it is. You're going to the van for something, probably a tool or something. Man, I really get to swinging on this thing, don't I? He's got a dolly, one of those little dolly trucks you use to move things. So he needs help moving something. In a minute here, I'll be able to tell you what Joe's getting out of the van. This is what I like about being rural. I mean, I'd much rather, well, yeah, I would like being out where you can see long distance, but then when we lived in the Flint Hills, or right under the Flint Hills, we could only just see so far, but they were pretty hills. But he was able to just go out there in the middle of the road and pull that dolly truck thing. Nobody cares. There's no cars going by. And if they did, they'd give him a honk and get out of the way. That is if they were behind him. Now a couple blocks that way, well, maybe 3 blocks that way, you wouldn't do that because it's the highway. The highway runs right in the middle of town. Well, yeah, now that the west side's built up, yeah. But anyway, so I notified the kids today about gave them a couple possible dates for our Christmas gathering, and we're gonna have to do it here because if it turns really cold, I won't be able to go out, so. We had that one in the summer over at a place in Blue Springs. Just a lot of tables, 2 bathrooms and all that. And I told him I'd rather not do that in the winter time. We had some really hot days this last summer. But I don't think we had a couple. We had rain. I think we had a thunderstorm or 2, but we really didn't get hit hard here, not like the year before. There were a couple of years in the last 5-10 years that we got hit pretty hard with one thing or another. Not all the time, but just that one year we had that. I don't know if it was a sideways rain or just a really hard rain, but that was about a year after we moved in here, and it collapsed the north wall of the basement. So that cost us a good $6,000. And then there was another year when they called it tornadic winds. I don't know, but we had some really heavy hail, which generally we get hail. Most of the time it's just the small stuff, but there's other places that get, we had some good hefty hail that time. And it took a lot of our shingles, so we had to have it reshingled. So hopefully that won't happen again for a while. Shingles should be insured. Say that 3 times. Shingles should be insured. So, anyway, that's life. Wherever you live, there's always some sort of weather that you hope doesn't get you that year. And you feel bad for those it does get. There was that one year where parts of Missouri and Oklahoma and even Texas, well, Texas gets it fairly frequently, but just tornadoes all over. Last year, a lot of hurricanes. Back your car up.
I want to put that shelf in my garage for a couple days in case it rains.
Okay. Some shelf they will put in the I guess because the light is starting to dim, I will say we love you. Joe's busy, so I'll talk for him. Be sure to smile and wave. There's yours. Good night. I'm telling him good night.
Oh.
He's in and out. He said he's got to move his car. So that's what that dolly, must be some heavy shelves. So he must want to put them in the back of our little tent garage here for a while. I'll ask Joe later, but I did say goodnight once. I hope this does pretty good with the light, but sometimes I can brighten it if I need to a little bit. Yeah, it's got a little shadow behind me. That's just the chain. You guys take care. You stay well. And let's see, up north, I don't know if you're starting to get the cold and the snow and stuff yet around North Dakota and stuff, but Alaska might be getting, I mean, we're getting shorter days, but Alaska, they get real short days. But it's way up there. It's Arctic. We will talk to you later. I love all of you. Tell me in the comments below your favorite Christmas of your life. One Christmas that stands out as extremely special to you. And let me know. And I'll probably read them on our next one. So I thank you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow.